So today we'll introduce your friends to someone. We will talk about how to give compliments to others, and then we'll just revise what we've been learning for the past weeks. So it's going to be a lot of content, but it'll probably be really useful for people who missed out on the first weeks. And yeah. So first we'll go through how to introduce your friends and others. So tako shokai is something you say when you're introducing someone else. Shokai meaning introduce, and then jiko, which is yourself, and tako, which is someone else. Some other vocabs that you can learn is jiko shokai, just introduce yourself. Jiko sekinin, which is your own responsibility. Jiko ryu, own style. Jiko shicho, which is self-assertion. So I just wanted to point out that jiko just means yourself. And then some of the useful phrases you can use is kanojo or kare no namae wa something desu, which is just her or his name is, and then the person's name no kazoku wa, and then you say 2人 or 3人 kazoku desu, and then you just and then you say the name, and then you say wa, a food you like, udon ga suki desu. So these are just some phrases we use. And then speaking in third person, she is kanojo, he is kare. My person would be kono hito. That person would be sono hito. And then another way of saying that person is ano hito. And then some particles can be wa or ga. So kanojo wa or kanojo ga. He is will be kare wa or kare ga. And the name is can be eri wa or ga. And then no would be kanojo no. His would be kare no. And names or like whoever's name, so eri no. So some of the particles and pronouns that you can use. And then this is just to explain further into detail between ga and wa. So you can say Amy-san wa sensei desu. Amy-san wa kawaii desu. Amy-san wa imasu, which is just Amy is a teacher, Amy is cute, and Amy is here. And then when you want to say ga, you can say Amy-san ga sensei desu. Amy-san ga kawaii desu. And Amy-san ga imasu. So the teacher is Amy, the cute one is Amy, and that the person that is here is Amy. So that was just a quick comparison between ga and wa. And then next is just giving compliments. Momona.
Yeah. So now we will learn how to give compliments to others. So you can say noun を verb するのがうまい or 上手ですね, which means you are good at doing something. And for example, when you want to praise someone who is good at singing, so you can say 歌を歌うのがうまいですね or 歌を歌うのが上手ですね. So when you describe someone, you can use someone's name, 彼or 彼女. So you can say 彼はギターを弾くのが上手です. This means he is good at playing the guitar, and 彼女は歌を歌うのがうまいです. She is good at singing. So when you want to give someone compliments about their personality, you can put adjective before あなたは彼 or 彼女は. For example, 彼は面白い or 彼は面白い人だ, which means he is funny. So here are new words, so repeat after me. 面白い、
面白い、
賢い、
賢い、
親しみやすい、
親しみやすい、
明るい、
明るい、
頼もしい。
頼もしい。
Yeah, thank you. We put ne at the end of the sentence when we actually say someone's skill, but when we introduce someone, we don't use ね。So, for example, 彼は頼もしいですね。So, when you say that, you may actually see he is reliable. So now I'll pass it on to Eddie.
Yep. So this is just we kept the content for this week a bit shorter, just because we wanted to go through the revising sections. So numbers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. So this is just the basic 1 to 10. And some of the various patterns we have when counting. Counting people would be 1人、2人、3人、4人、5人、6人、7人、8人、9人, and 10人. And counting age would be 1歳、2歳、3歳、4歳、5歳、6歳、7歳、8歳、9歳, and 10歳. So counting people is, as you can see, you add D at the end of the first and second person, and then everything else is just really easy. You just put a nin at the end. And then counting age, you put sai at the end, but also make sure that you see the small two when you pronounce, like isai, and 10 would be jusai. Some other variations we have is counting objects would be 1個、2個、3個、4個、5個、6個、7個、8個、9個, and 10個. And then daily conversations, we have 1つ目、2つ目、3つ目、4つ目、5つ目、6つ目、7つ目、8つ目, and 9つ目. So in daily conversations one, we use this when we described the intersections. And then counting objects would be just adding ko at the end. And then lastly, we have the numbers counting for quantity. So 1つ、2つ、3つ、4つ、5つ、6つ、7つ、8つ、9つ, and と. Nothing different with this one too with the other variations, but for 10 we say to instead of ju. And then we had days of the week, which is Monday is 月曜日, Tuesday is 火曜日, Wednesday is 水曜日, Thursday is 木曜日, Friday is 金曜日, Saturday is 土曜日, and Sunday is 日曜日. Some of the other vocabs we had were 今日, which is today, 昨日, which is yesterday, 明日, tomorrow, おととい, the day before yesterday, and あさって, the day after tomorrow. So these are just some other vocabs you should learn, and yeah. And then we have introducing your family. So 父 or お父さん is father, 母 or 母さん is mother, 兄 or お兄ちゃん is older brother, 姉 お姉ちゃん is older sister, and 弟 which is younger brother, and 妹 which is younger sister. And then some of the phrases we could use was 何人家族ですか? Which is how many people are there in your family? And then you can answer by saying 4人家族です, which is there are 4 people in my family. We could say 5人家族です, which is 5 people. 兄弟はいますか? Which is do you have any siblings? You can answer はい。妹が一人います, which is I have one younger sister. Or if you don't have any, you can say いいえ. And then you can maybe say 私は一人っ子です, which is I am an only child. And then moving on to hobbies. So 私の趣味は, and you put a noun, です. My hobby is the noun. 私の趣味は verb をすることです, which is my hobby is the verb. And then so going into detail with this one, this is just a table we introduced when you say the words, which is if you can see the table, we have 見る、する、寝る、行く、食べる. And then when you want to say want to, you can say 見たい、したい、寝たい、行きたい、食べたい. And then if you want to say したくない, which is don't want to, you can say 見たくない、したくない、寝たくない、行きたくない, and 食べたくない. So it's just the difference between したい and したくない. And then we had telling the time. So we put the number and then you add G at the end. So 1時、2時、3時、4時、5時、6時、7時、8時、9時、10時、11時, and 12時. So some of the questions you can ask was what time is it now, which is 今何時何分ですか? And then you can answer by saying 今5時15分です, which is 5:15, or if you wanted to say 半, which is 5:30, you can say 5時半です. So 半 is another way of saying 30 minutes. And then we had the how much is this question. So これはいくらですか, which is how much is this. I forgot to change the ticket, but it's just これはいくらですか, which is how much is this. And then example would be このチケットはいくらですか? And then you can answer by saying チケットは1000円です. Or like if you had another question which is or when you answer the question you can say これは1000円です. And then how to ask for directions. We had ここ、どこ、あそこ、隣、どうやって、まっすぐ、右、左、前、後ろ, which was just some of the directions we had, the vocabulary. And then we had the phrases. So when you ask, we had I am looking for would be the place を探しています or whatever you're looking for を探しています. And then, or you can say where is the place, which is place はどこですか? And you can say how can I get to? You can say どうやったら行けますか? And you can, if you wanted to ask I would like to go to the place, you can say the place に or へ行きたいです. And then, could you tell me how to get to the place? You can say place までの行き方を教えてくれませんか? And then when you guide, when you're answering these, you can say the place を右を左に曲がってください, which is turn right or left at wherever. And then when you wanted to say go straight at this street, and then you can say まっすぐ行ってください. Or if you wanted to say go straight this street until the intersection, you can say intersection までまっすぐ行ってください. And then cross the road or cross wherever can be the place を渡ってください or 道 which is road を渡ってください. So these are just some phrases you can use. And then we had ordering food. So we had washoku and yoshoku. So washoku is Japanese food and yoshoku is Western food. And some of the examples we had was ramen, osushi, karaage, natto, yakitori, gyoza, オムライス、ハンバーガー、ハンバーグ、エビフライ、カレー and steak. And then some of the vocabs we had was いただきます, which is a polite form of saying to take. That we say in Japanese, and then ごちそうさまでした is giving thanks after a meal, おいしい which is yummy or delicious, まずい which is tastes bad, 普通 which is normal, 微妙 which is okay, 甘い which is sweet, 辛い spicy, 苦い bitter, 酸い sour, しょっぱい salty, and 薄い which is light. And the phrases we practiced when ordering food was excuse me, which is すみません. ご注文はお決まりですか? Which is are you ready to order? And then you say, if you wanted to say yes, can I have the quantity? And then you say the food. You can say はい、ステーキを一つください. Or if you wanted to say and another food, you can say something something と and then you can say another food, and it's just かしこまりました, which is sure. So that was just a little scenario we came up with. The only thing we can you can take out of this can be the food and quantity sentence, which is very useful. And then we had Japanese intonations. So some of the pronunciations, the same pronunciation and different intonation. So ame and ame which is rain and candy, which was an example. So these were just some of the examples, and then we had the hayakuchi kotoba, which is some of the tongue twisters you did last week, which you guys can maybe practice again. And then we had onyomi and kunyomi. So onyomi is readings derived from the Chinese pronunciation, and kunyomi, which is Japanese reading of kanji. So the list right here was just some of the examples we had. And then this is just to explain the difference between the standard Japanese and the Osaka dialect. And we had different kind of dialects. It wasn't just Osaka. You can look at last week's slide if you wanted to go deeper into that one as well. But this was just an example. And then, yeah, so that concludes the revision section. And I think Koki would take you guys to different VC, but you guys can maybe first go through the content we did today, which was the introducing your friends and giving compliments, and then you can maybe go through the revision, and then we'll come around and we'll answer some of the questions you might have missed throughout the weeks, and we'll go through your pronunciations as well.